Here's something that I love to use. I have a test generator program for my book, so I don't like to reinvent the wheel, so I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to open up my test generator program. I'm going to create a test on that program itself, and we're going to just call it Chapter 1 Quiz. And many of you guys probably have the same type of program that came with your textbook. I'm going to go ahead and select while viewing. I'm going to go ahead and create a quick little question quiz online. So I'm going to select the chapters I want to use, or the chapter I want to use in this instance. And it's going to be a little quick quiz that the kids can take online on their own for practice. Okay, quiz has been created. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I'm also going to publish it. First I'm going to save it. And I'm going to save it somewhere. Save it somewhere where you can find it. And then I'm going to go ahead and publish it as online test. And I'm going to go ahead and click next there. I'm going to now create an online test. I'm going to also give them a email address automatically that it'll go to as soon as they submit the test. It'll go straight to my email. A lot of times I don't like it to go to my email if they're just practicing, so I just create a fictitious email like _@yahoo.com. In this case, I'm typing in my actual email address for the district. Click next. Now you're going to save the file. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. So I have a bunch of open files. I'm going to create another folder here. I'm going to call it Chapter 1 Quiz. So I can stick all these files in there. And there's 3 files. It's the HTML file, which this is a quiz that the kids will see, but it needs to be online in order for them to actually take the test for the quiz. So I'm going to create a folder called Chapter 1 Quiz, and I'm going to go ahead and drag the files that are necessary. It's 3 files. Drag them in there. Now what I'm going to do is I have to zip the file. I'm going to make sure the files are in there. First I got to change the name of this. It has to be called index.html. Haiku is a little weird. It wants you to save it a certain way. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. After changing the name, I'm going to zip this file and create a zip file for it. Zip file means compressing all the files into one file. So it loads easy. I'm going to go back onto Haiku, and I'm going to click on my World History first page. I'm going to add content, and I'm going to add a mini site. I click on the mini site. Mini site only lets you upload zip files. That's why I zip the file before I'm uploading it. I'm going to choose the file. And it's that Chapter 1 quiz. And now I have to upload it. So now I have to label it. And it has to kind of refresh itself first because it's uploading the whole thing. It should take about a minute or less. I'm going to refresh it right about now. And then I'm going to view the site, see if it worked. And it works. So the site is there for the students to use. The students have to type in their name, their ID, and their email. And then when they submit it, it'll submit their scores and score to this teacher as well. Now, The hard part here is to zip the file. If you don't know how to zip files, I have uploaded a file onto the Teacher's Corner on the website. Click on the Teacher's Corner of the Gary website. Go to the very bottom. There's a file that says WinRAR 360. Click on it. So when you click on it, it'll download to your computer. Okay, once it downloads, you're going to have to run it and install it. It's done. Now I should be able to go to any folder. Okay. Right-click the folder. Click Add to Archive. Click on it. And make sure it says Zip. Click on it. And then click OK. And it's compressing all the files into one zip file. And that's how you compress a file. And all your files are inside the folder that you just compressed. It's not really that difficult once you get the hang of it.